On this week's episode of Bayou Wild TV,
we're going to do every activity we could possibly cram into 18 hours.
It was really fun, just like getting away from sports, and I just thought it was really fun.
I really wanted to come do this. I knew that it was her first time. So it's something I really enjoyed doing, just seeing her have fun and seeing her enjoy it.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Global Outdoors. Find your next adventure and share your experiences with others by downloading the Global Outdoors mobile app or visiting globaloutdoors.com. Every day, we strive to preserve traditions that have spanned generations.
Around every turn of the bayou, Mother Nature reveals unique people, places, and experiences.
and the bounty of animals and fish. Well, in Louisiana, we just call that lagniappe. I'm Don Dubuque.
I'm Chris LeCoq.
I'm Captain Martha Spencer. Join us as we document the adventure,
Sportsmanship,
And heritage that make us Bayou Wild. We found our way back to a premier outdoor getaway, the Tarpon Tales Lodge. Located off the Mississippi Gulf Coast on historic Cat Island and accessible only by boat, the Tarpon Tales Lodge has been responsible for some pretty memorable Bayou Wild TV moments.
Doing great. Here he comes up. He's about to jump. He's about to jump. There you go. That was beautiful.
It's probably, the favorite fish out there, the silver king. So we named the lodge after it. But you can do so much more out here. It's an ultimate outdoor playground.
But today, it's a different type of adventure. We'll call it a cast and jab and blast. And we found a couple more tigers in the wild.
I'm Maddie McKee, and I'm on the LSU Softball team.
I'm Gavin Guidry. I'm a pitcher at LSU.
I'm from Montgomery, Texas. It's kind of North Houston, an hour north of Houston. Well, I'm going to be a sophomore this year, so hopefully this year will be better than last year for our team and me. But I'm started kind of in the middle of the season, so I got some looks and I got a lot of at-bats, so it was great. And hopefully this year I'll start every game.
Grew up a lot more playing sports than being in the outdoors. I love nature. I love fishing and hunting and everything, but my family just grew up playing sports, playing golf, playing baseball, all the sports you'd imagine.
Coming up next, Jeremy, understand we got 18 hours to get as much in as we can. What's happening?
We're going to do every activity we could possibly cram into 18 hours. We're going to be good at everything, but a master at nothing.
It's a straight shot south by boat from the Gulfport Harbor to the westernmost barrier island of the Mississippi Gulf Coast chain, known as Cat Island. Captain Jeremy McKee has a lifelong connection to this outdoor paradise and loves sharing his knowledge and passion with guests.
You can wade fish for trophy speckled trout on grass flats. You can go and you can marsh fish for redfish deep in the marsh in the North Bayou where we're at now. You can duck hunt for divers. Tarpon fishing's just a few miles away from here. There's flounder digging at night. I mean, you can do all kinds of activities.
There's nothing quite like the Louisiana outdoors. Known for its mystique and natural beauty, sometimes there's no better place to clear your head. John Deere products from Sunshine can help you do just that. From the woods to the field, every view is better from behind the wheel of a John Deere. Ask your local Sunshine dealer about our current promotions or learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Delta Marina is Plaquemines Parish fishing one-stop. Get live bait, fuel, ice, tackle, and marine supplies. Then launch into the world's most productive saltwater fishing. Return to the fishing cleaning station, relax in first-class cabins overlooking the bayou, all in Delta Marina's safety video-monitored parking lot. Need a fishing charter guide? Delta Marina can hook you up. Cook your catch in your kitchenette or dine in the upstairs restaurant. Visit Delta Marina for a day or a week. Stop in just off Highway 11 down Rosemarie Drive in Empire. Visit thedeltamarina.com.
One of the reasons why Double D has been around for 50 years is because we are consistent with what built the business. And we go to great lengths to make sure that when you bring a deer or a hog or whatever it may be, your meat stays your meat all the way through the process. But we want to be as true to the original intent, which is a local meat company. And that's something that we want to maintain for as long as the Lord lets us do it.
Become a supporter of the Louisiana Wildlife Agents Association today by visiting supportlwaa.org. Browse the selection of exclusive gear, including t-shirts in a variety of colors and styles, plus hats, koozies, and more. Gear up today and support the LWAA. Continuing this week's episode, we're at a place, a very unique lodge on Cat Island called Tarpon Tales. We had a couple of special guests along with us for a Tigers in the Wild episode, Gavin Guidry and Maddie McKee, and they loved having fun in the great outdoors.
You're in Mississippi State country and USM and Ole Miss, so I guess we'll have a bed for you tonight.
Yeah. Cooked blankets and
Yeah, I got Mississippi State pillows for you to sleep on.
Among these quiet canals and tall pines, it's almost as if time stands still. First up on our agenda, a leisurely troll down a dead-end canal to see what's biting. Because these student athletes are on such a tight schedule, we had a tight schedule out here. We had a total of about 18 hours to get as much in as we could. We did some rod and reel fishing, and Maddie really came through and caught some fish. We didn't really expect to catch a lot, and that was great. That's fish.
Heck yeah. What is that?
Redfish.
I kind of grew up fishing. We had a pond in our backyard, so I would just catch like little perch. So I've always like enjoyed it, and it's just super relaxing to just go out there and do something you enjoy doing.
I can put one of those on. Whip it in and let it hit the ground.
Oh.
Little trout?
Speckled trout.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing the teaching, the trying to do the learning, because she's got something figured out over there.
You just let it sit for a second and then they bite it.
No, it's unreal. Whenever we were driving up on the boat the first day, it almost feels deep in the woods, little creeks and marsh, and just kind of tucked in behind a bunch of trees, and the vibes out here are great.
Bring it to me, right over here. Oh. It's getting bigger.
It's a little better.
It wasn't a great day of fishing, but it was a perfect afternoon to relax and enjoy a beautiful sunset, landing a few small fish along the way.
Speckled trout. That'll work.
As the day transitioned into night, we focused our attention on another style of fishing, this time without rods and reels.
So you see a dark spot or we see it's a flounder, you're gonna have that gig in the water. Get really low though.
We called it the stab and jab, which is basically gigging fish under lights at night.
The lights were so bright on the boat. The boat was awesome.
We spent a few hours of the night searching for any signs of flounder, but tonight's conditions just weren't in our favor.
That's a red. That's a keeper red.
2 of them.
Yeah.
The problem was it wasn't so much our skill as it was the conditions we were battling. Extremely high tides and winds creating ripple on the water just made it virtually impossible, but we still enjoyed it and had some fun doing that.
I've had one on my stick, but got away. And it was really fun. That was probably my favorite thing.
After striking out on the flounder, it was time to retire back to the lodge and get some rest for the morning duck hunt. Sunrise on Cat Island meant we were up moving early, loading up gear, guns, and decoys for the next phase of our 18-hour Cat Island getaway, open water duck hunting.
We're just in open water, just bouncing around in the open water, and we're trying to mimic a big raft of ducks.
And then this morning we went out offshore and set up kind of like what you would do on the east or west coast in open waters like Chesapeake Bay is very reminiscent of that.
It was just relaxing. We didn't really think about much. You just be in the moment with awesome people.
In hunting different species of buffleheads, redheads, canvasbacks, the bluebill scaup or dogre as we call them in Louisiana. It's quite a bit different to set up there on open water and watch those different species of ducks. Awesome to see. And we had an unusual visitor came in that presented Maddie with her first duck opportunity.
The duck landed in the water on my side, and Gavin was like, shoot it, shoot it.
On your side, Maddie.
Wait.
And then lined it up, caught it. First try.
Good shot. Hit him again. Down. He's down.
All right.
He's down for the count.
I do get nervous when I'm playing softball, and right before I took that shot on my duck, I got nervous, so I would definitely say that relates to each other.
I think athletes just have a pretty good feel for things, just like, I don't know, maybe just hitting down to time things up, but I used to not be that good at shooting, but yeah, I mean, I shot it pretty good today.
He's down.
You got it, Gavin? That was you, right? Nice shot.
I don't know. He's down, man.
I mean, we went 4 for 4 on the ducks. 4 ducks flew in, and then we brought all 4 of them back home. So, I mean, I don't really care who hits them, who shoots them. I just want to eat good.
I'm Maddie McKee,
And I'm Gavin Guidry,
and this is Tigers in the Wild presented by Sunshine.
your hometown John Deere dealer.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
In Louisiana, food brings everyone together. These are the flavors that make friends out of total strangers. The flavors that remind you of home. It's the meals you crave that take time, that show love. Because in Louisiana, we cook. And we know that when we come together to cook and eat, life gets better. So pull up a chair, leave room for seconds, and pass a good time. Because life needs Louisiana flavor, baby.
Hi, I'm Olivia Grace George, Miss Louisiana 2024. Did you know that Louisiana is one of the world's leading producers of propane gas? Of course, it's used for cooking, cleaning clothes, and heating homes, but it's always been used on farms and businesses across our state, as well as school buses and light-duty trucks. As America looks to cleaner, greener alternative fuels for our future, Louisiana's propane dealers stand ready to meet the need. For more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Welcome back to Bayou Wild TV. We're here at White Oak Estate and Gardens. Chef John Folse, I'm excited for this one. I'm a seafood freak. So we are making crawfish and lobster risotto.
Oh my God, can you imagine marrying the two of them together? Crawfish,
sweet and savory.
Lobster, oh, really beautiful. And of course, you know, I always say pots talk to you.
It's talking, yep, sizzling.
It's shouting right now, right? It's saying, I'm hot, let's
Feed
go.
me.
Yeah, risotto, famous Northern Italian dish. I'll never forget the first time I tasted risotto. I was on a trip to Italy, and imagine a cook, and I hadn't even heard of it. I was young, and then it became one of my all-time favorite dishes, especially using some of the ingredients of Louisiana. So we're starting off with our nice hot. And of course, like I say, look at that pot. It's yelling at us, right? Okay, so what are we going to begin with here? Huh? What do you want to go with first?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, well, I would say let's go ahead and start right there.
The shallots?
Yeah, let's go ahead and put it in. Let's go ahead and dump it all in there. Let's go ahead and get it going. You can put a little garlic in it as well.
Risotto, to me, is like, it's a rice, but it almost tastes like a pasta dish.
Yeah, well, it is that combination of the two, no doubt about it. People think of it that way. Now, let's go ahead and put the rice in. We'll keep it from... yeah, just go ahead and dump it all in there.
And it's a very firm rice. It's it doesn't go to slop on you.
No, and it's made to absorb the liquid really nice. Go ahead and put our butter in right now. We have some butter over there. Just put it right. I'm gonna melt that right down in the pot as well. And then as it starts to melt in there, we're gonna add I think we have a little white wine there. We're gonna keep it from there. You're gonna just dump it all perfect.
It's a dish that you have to pay attention to while you cook it.
Yeah, and also at the same time you can add any flavors you want to this. I mean, you can start to add smoked meats to it. You can add whatever. We're going to add crawfish to this dish. So crawfish, shrimp, crab meat, all of that could go into it a little bit. Let's get a little bit more of this nice stock I'm going to put in here. Just to, again, we want and this is just a nice hot stock, and that's gonna.
And with the risotto,
and you can stir that.
I've made it before, and I notice it's something you have to keep adding the liquid to.
Yeah, because
to soak it up.
Because the rice is going to continue to absorb it, and as it starts to absorb it, you just keep adding the stock to it like that. Now we can come in and add some crawfish to it at this point. So there's going to be a crawfish risotto, lobster and crawfish, okay? Look at the color of that dish. Now we put a little green onions in there. We can put some of our color. We always like to put color. These are colored bell peppers we can put in here. Like, well, we eat with our eyes first. We can actually start to put a little pinch of seasoning in there if you want to. Again, another little pinch in there.
Salt?
Yeah.
Garlic salt?
Yeah, a little granulated garlic. And granulated garlic is just when it's dried, it just really gives a great punch to the flavor, garlic flavor to it.
I always love cooking with you because we don't get so tight with our measurements. It's a little of this, a little of that,
well,
and it just makes it so good.
Hey, look, it's like a guy playing the piano. You know, his hands are just going everywhere. You know, his hands are going. And the more he's doing this, the better the sound. You know.
So it's important. Again, you can't do this with every rice. It has to be that specific rice, correct?
Well, but yeah, because the Boreal is going to have a lot of creaminess to it in the end, and you can see it already. You put a little bit more of that parsley, a little bit more of that, little bit of that cheese that's going to be in there. There you go.
A little Parmesan.
A little Parmesan. Just
Juice
throw it on in there. Absolutely. There you go. And as the risotto, as it starts to suck up the liquid, we add a little bit more water to it.
So do you just go by taste? When how do you know when you've put enough liquid in?
Well, normally the old cooks always said that and this is very interesting. You can even remember most of the grandmothers used to do this.
Nope, not done.
Not done yet. A little bit more.
But this is not a dish you want to walk away from, though. It's something you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, this is not a technique of the chefs. This is a technique of grandma. But anyway, yeah, it starts. And with the risotto, it starts to pick up all of those flavors that we've added to it, all that garlic and that onion and that celery, bell pepper, the seafood. It's all starting to suck all of that up.
Oh, wait, and we had one more thing. Almost forgot the best part.
Oh, my God, look at this right here.
Truffles.
Truffles, y'all, right in. We're not fighting fair, not truffles, the great flavor of the mushroom, the truffle mushroom that goes into it to finish it off. Oh,
that little extra land.
Not fighting fair, not fighting fair.
All right, well, we have this beautiful finished product here, and I just can't get over how gorgeous this plate looks. It's almost too pretty to eat, almost.
And of course, you see we garnish with a little fresh crawfish on top of it. Look how beautiful that is, and of course the risotto on the bottom, really, really nice.
All right, Chef, hand me over a fork. Let's get this, give this a taste test here. Thank you.
There you go, right there.
All right, I need a little lobster. I want that piece.
Yeah, you just get that piece right there.
That's a bit of a big bite.
That reminds
Here we go. Don't judge me.
Reminds me of my baby picture there. Look how beautiful that is, huh? Woo!
It's so rich. That's delicious.
It is. Look at big chunks of lobster.
I just start smiling when I eat it. Go home and make yourself some crawfish and lobster risotto. And if you don't eat seafood, you can put anything else you like in it as well.
No, absolutely.
Delicious.
Beautiful. Thank you.
There's nothing quite like the Louisiana outdoors. Known for its mystique and natural beauty, sometimes there's no better place to clear your head. John Deere products from Sunshine can help you do just that. From the woods to the field, every view is better from behind the wheel of a John Deere. Ask your local Sunshine dealer about our current promotions or learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
We love our children. We protect them, we guide them, we prepare them for life in the world. With all that we do, from deep in our hearts, we cannot control all things. Life-threatening illnesses and disabilities affect far too many of our children each year. While we cannot change the circumstance, we can make dreams come true. Dreams to provide hope, to provide spiritual healing and strength, to provide moments of happiness and relief in the hardest of times. We can give a glimmer of light and hope in a time of darkness and despair. Join huntofalifetime.org to help make dreams come true, to provide hope for children with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Hunt of a Lifetime is a non-profit organization fulfilling dreams for hunting and fishing trips to youth 21 and under with life-threatening illnesses and disabilities. Visit huntofalifetime.org to learn how you can make a difference.
For many, an opportunity to spend time on the water or in the woods is a getaway from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, a time to enjoy the natural world, slow down, and relax the mind. Our goal of this trip was to be a jack of all trades but master of none. It was our plan to experience the diversity and outdoor adventures that Cat Island and Tarpon Tales Lodge had to offer, a perfect experience for these busy student athletes.
I mean, I would say that it gets tough during the season and everything, with travel and everything. We don't see each other as much, and just being able to understand each other because we are going through the same things is really big, really important.
Now, Maddie's first duck was a very rare and unique species that you're going to find down along the southern Gulf Coast. This is a black scoter. They're pretty common up along the East Coast and hunters in Chesapeake Bay, but when you find them down here on the Gulf Coast, it's really a rarity. Good bird, nice sized bird, and one that's real sporting. Congratulations to Maddie.
It was really fun, just like getting away from sports, and I just thought it was really fun.
I really wanted to come do this. I knew that it was her first time duck hunting. To be able to come experience this with her for her first time was really fun. Watching her kill her first duck, watching her catch fish. It's just it's something I really enjoy doing, just seeing her have fun and seeing her enjoy it.
Maddie catches all the fish. She shoots all the ducks. Give us a chance, bro.
They're great. They're a hoot. Maddie's pretty good. I don't know about Gavin. He's working on it. He's getting there. We're gonna go fishing a little bit and see if he can catch up.
I'm good at casting, not good at catching. She caught what, 4 fish yesterday, and I caught 0 and you caught 1. So yeah, we gotta pick it up in a little bit when we go back out.
1-0, Maddie.
Boom. We make a pretty good team because one can fish and the other one can shoot.
That's right.
Well, actually, both of them could shoot.
Yeah, they both knocked some down.
We're always grateful of IGFA-endorsed Captain Jeremy McKee for sharing his slice of Mississippi paradise with us and becoming a good friend to the Bayou Wild team.
You know, you're supposed to give treats to your retrievers. Now we got a chocolate bar snack.
But after this trip, we hereby claim Tarpon Tales Lodge as Tiger Country.
Yeah.
It'll make this place 10 times
Make it look a little bit better for you.
Ah, it's great. Look, let me see.
Looks a little better.
It fits. It fits. I like it.
The Tarpon Tales Lodge here on Cat Island has a lot to offer. I mean, this is part of the National Seashore. It's right adjacent to the lodge here at Tarpon Tales, and it's almost a wildlife tour in addition to the part that you can go out and do the consumptive sports. And they really make it easy for you. The lodge is as comfortable as it gets.
We're really catering to anybody, you know, kids and adults, and I like bringing people to see what we have to offer just 7-8 miles off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. It's incredible just to get away from society for a little while, you know, in the peace and quiet, in the wilderness.
Leaving relaxed and refreshed, but already looking forward to the next opportunity to share the adventure, sportsmanship, and heritage of Bayou Wild.